Thank you, Direct Jojo. Okay, sige, tapusin na natin yung ating pag-aabot ng mic. Oh, yung mga gusto kumuha ng photos, go ahead, take your photos now. Dahil pa nagsimula tayo, diretso na tayo dito. Are we good? Okay, thank you, Direct Jojo. Kim, bati ka please. Nag-sign off the process si Kim.
First timer. Hello po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to me, welcome to you.
Welcome to everybody.
Yes.
Diba? PJ, please greet everybody.
Hello po, magandang hapon po. Maraming salamat po sa dito.
Si Pao, napaka-presko ng outfit for today's video.
Simplihan lang natin. Magandang tanghali po sa inyong lahat. Thank you for being here with the rest of the cast of the Alibay. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Pao. Ang napakagandang si Angelina. Angelina, please greet everybody.
Hello everyone. Salamat sa pagpunta. And excited to answer your questions.
Thank you, Angelina. Robbie!
Hello, magandang hapon po to everyone out there. Thank you for giving the time to ask us questions today on the Alibay. Hopefully we can get some good conversation going.
Are you ready? Nako, ikaw
Sakto lang.
Sakto lang. Rafael, welcome back. Nice to see you.
Hey, what's up everybody? Thank you so much. Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. At maraming salamat sa pagpunta ninyo dito. And I'm hoping we're gonna have a grand time today.
At syempre si Sofia, napakaganda ng outfit for today.
You're also at na-miss ko yung mga cast, na-miss ko po sila talaga. And si Boo, after
yeah.
watching the trailer, but I'm just really excited.
Ang daming nagpa-flashback, no? Na memories. Mamaya pagkwentuhan natin yan, Sofia. Sam!
Yes, hi! Good afternoon everyone. Maraming salamat sa pagpunta nyo. And yes, members, team friends from the press, thank you so much. And yeah, I hope you can help us promote our yung paglabas namin sa Free TV. Salamat.
Thanks, Sam. And of course, Paolo and Kim. Paolo, we start with you.
Hello, magandang hapon sa inyo lahat. Actually, nakakalimutan ko na artista ako. Ito lang, pagpasok ko ulit at mainit yung pagtanggap. Naalala ko na, oo nga pala, meron nga pala kami palabas. Salamat sa magaganda ninyong ngiti sa mga kaibigan namin from the press, the fans, vloggers. Salamat po sa inyo.
Thanks, Pao. Kimmy!
Oh, hello everybody, good evening!
Good afternoon!
Dami ako ng interview, kala ko gabi na. Oh, very nice. Mukhang madilim kasi. So
Correct.
it feels like evening. Tsaka yung mga nanood sa ibang bansa ngayon online, good evening.
Ayun! Lusot naman pala!
Yes, sa lahat ng mga nandito natin, it's nice to see familiar faces. And
Yes.
maraming salamat sa oras ninyo para kunan kami sa inyong memory.
Na-miss
Na
namin
cellphone.
kayo!
Really? Ikaw hindi!
Kayong dalawa! Na-miss namin!
Thank you.
Siguro yun ang first question. How does it feel that, I know you've had shows before like this, na unang pinalabas sa online streaming and then free TV. How does it feel na meron na naman kayong i-offer for our free TV audience? Well,
Para sa akin, napakarami naming shoot. So, ito na, makikita niyo yung mga ibang eksena na hindi napanood sa Prime na cut. Sa Free TV niyo na mapapanood. So, excited ako makita niyo itong mga eksena na I'm sure masasagot yung mga iba niyong question tungkol sa The Alibay.
Kimi,
Nakakatuwa. It feels amazing to do this the second time around. Kasi
What's the first?
Lin lang.
Lin
Tapos
lang.
first naman kami for TV and for
Tama.
Prime. And then this one, The Alibay. Yun, very honored and very happy dahil nakakapanood yung mga supporters namin ng dalawang klase. Isang shorter and isang longer.
That's right.
And at the same time, they're still supporting it 100%. So we hope this time, supportahan pa rin nila.
kasi yung iba hindi nakapanood ng Prime di ba?
Yes.
Meron lang sila free TV. So, at least may chance na now.
Yes, tsaka maraming eksena na hindi napanood sa Prime Video and this time, buong katotohanan na talaga yung mapapanood nila.
Talaga ha? Mamaya kay Direk ko'y tatanong niyang ang buong katotohanan. Pero as a refresher, doon po sa mga first time lang naririnig or narinig ang The Alibay na to. We begin with you, Kim.
I am Anika. I'm playing the role of Anika sa The Alibay. Isa ako ang dancer.
Oh, ang
Yes.
layo naman sa real life.
Yes, medyo first time.
Ah.
Parang real life, ko na lang din siya.
Right.
Experience. Pero ayun nga, parang ingiterang starlet ako. Ganun. pakialamera.
Kasama trabaho si Kim.
Yes, exactly. Pero hindi ko siya bet.
Ah.
Who are you? Parang ganun ako.
Yes, pero behind the scenes, siya ang nagtuturo sa akin sumayaw.
Ay, totoo?
Oo, boy, as gumiling-giling as Stella. Siya talaga yun.
Ako po yung choreographer niya, Tiki.
Wow, I didn't
Yes.
know that.
Siya ang totoong Kim.
Was it hard learning that choreography? Because we saw teasers of it.
Medyo mahirap. Oo naman, mahirap siya. Lalo na pag may suot ka ng medyo daring talaga na super. Pero kumakapit na lang ako kay other Kim.
Oo. Nung unang sinabi sa'yo, sasayaw ka ng ganon, did you immediately say yes? Or sabi mo kay Direk, baka naman pwedeng habaan naman ng konti itong ano dito para hindi naman daring
Si
masyado.
Direk yung kumuha noon.
Okay.
Nagustuhan naman niya. Na-proud naman si Direk. So, ang gusto ko lang naman ay para sa singing, sa ikagaganda ng palabas.
Nung scene na yun, di ba? Thanks, Kim. PJ, what's your role?
Stunt double po ni Kim.
Ay,
Ako talaga sumasayaw pag ano, ganyan lang.
ganon!
Ako po si Charlie, close friend ni Stella, ni Kim, tsaka ka-work ko silang dalawa din. Para ako yung mamasan nila.
Oh!
Yun po.
How was it working with Kim?
Wala, puro kami chika.
Puro
Puro kami
chika.
chika, puro kami kain.
Wala na, ganun na lang yung
Ganun na lang.
nangyari. Pero I'm sure it's so super light kay eksena si Kim.
Minsan nakakalimutan namin, ako nga pala mag-eksena tayo. Sabay-sabay kami napapagalit.
Ayun lang. Yun, nadadala na kayo masyado ng friendship. Thanks, PJ. Angelina, what's your role here?
Ako si Catherine, ang overprotective and intense kapatid ni Ate Kim, Stella.
How's it working with Kim?
Para siyang ate sa totoong buhay. Yeah.
May tense moment ba? Parang, paano ko ba ito gagawin si Kim ang ka-eksena ko? May mga ganon.
Definitely, pero she was very generous. She helped me a lot sa mga heavy scenes.
That's good.
I'm very grateful.
That's nice. Robbie, ikaw, what's your role here?
I play Edward Cabrera, the younger brother of Vincent and Matthew Cabrera.
Okay.
So, yeah, ako yung bunsong anak. And I feel like my story is one from innocence to bali tinatanggap na lang niya yung buong mundo ng pamilya niya, whether he likes it or not.
Oh, that's tough. Oo, pero ang galing sumagot ha, di ba? Sabi ni Kim, galing mo raw sumagot. So you work closely with Sam and Paolo?
No,
Rafael.
More of
Rafael and Paolo.
and Angelina. Tapos, paminsan-minsan nagkakaroon din kami ng ibang eksena nila. Si
Okay.
Ate Kim.
How's it working with Paolo?
It's really fun, and Kuya Pao got to give me a lot of wisdom, good tips. I was grateful na kasama ko si Kuya Pao sa unang eksena ko talaga dahil he got to support me. I was really nervous, pero buti na lang ginabayan ako ni Kuya Pao, which I really appreciate.
Para sa Bill Pao, guiding. Nakakatanda daw yung wisdom. Oh, go Pao. How does it feel na kahit na paano, nag-guide ka, nag-mentor ka ng young actor?
Ako, I've been in their shoes when I was starting also in my career. Yung isang wish ko lagi, sana may mag-guide or magka-patient sa akin yung mga ka-eksena ko. And in all fairness naman sa mga veteran actors, nakatrabaho ko meron, pero yung iba wala. Sinabi ko sa sarili ko kapag may ka-eksena ako na actors, especially new ones,
Right.
I'll always have the patience and always, give them time para hindi sila kabahan.
Thanks, Kuya Pao.
Like then, yun na si Robbie. Raph! Your role here.
Ako po dito si Matthew Cabrera.
Okay.
Ang ever so loving and supportive and non-envious brother ni Paolo Avellino.
Parang
Si
perfect
Vincent
na masyado,
Cabrera.
no? Ang perfect na pagkaka-describe ng role mo.
Yeah, syempre mahal ko yung character ko eh. So, i-build up ko siya, di ba? So, the brother of Vincent Cabrera, ang character ni Paolo Avellino dito.
Right.
And, very, very supportive brother.
You're not necessarily new. I mean, you've been in the business for quite a long time.
I'm pretty new. Yeah.
Sira. So how's it working with Tao?
I've worked with him before actually when he started out dito sa ABS-CBN and it was
Ikaw ba yung describe niya na nag-guide sa kanya?
I think so. And then, first soap or guesting mo yata sa 100 Days to Heaven. And already there, doon sa eksena na kasama ko siya, nasa boardroom meeting kami. At, you know, Paolo Avellino comes there with his star quality. Lahat sa set talaga parang, wow, so this is the new guy. So, of course, ako up until now, I still have the respect and the starstruck quality kay Paolo. So, it's an honor and a pleasure to be working with Paolo.
Konting reaction pa, wala. Ano.
Tribute pala, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Chicos Gomez.
Naalala ko yung eksena ngayon kasi sobrang intense rin ng eksena ngayon. But, you know, I'm very happy that we get to work with this cast. We've seen their performances on The Alibi Prime Cut, and parang siguro isa sa mga tumatatak or isa sa tumatak sa akin yung performance ni Matthew Cabrera, Mighty Matthew. So, ayan, makes me realize I still have a lot to learn.
Wow, grabe ang humble naman ni Pao.
Super naman talaga to si Paolo.
Super na talaga, happy birthday, Paolo Avellino. Tao, ikaw naman, what's your role here?
I play the role of George Cabrera. Baka dito Cabrera ako eh. sa friend kasi.
Kaya pala nag-react, kaya pala may
Hindi nyo alam. You have to watch it.
Okay.
Kasi baka Cabrera ako dito. I don't know. Hindi natin alam sa editing ng
Okay.
dito. But, pero sa doon sa unang
Nagka-moment of
pinalabas.
silence.
Ay, no, parang di na nagtinginan lahat eh.
But I'm Paolo's confident here. Isa ako sa tumulong sa dalawa kay Pao at kay Kim na ma-solve kung ano yung nangyaring, you know, for The Alibi. Yung mismo The Alibi. So yeah,
And how's it working with Kim and Pao?
it's really nice. Gusto ko man sabihin na bago lang ako ngayon sa industriya, but I've worked with so many with most of the love teams here in ABS-CBN, and I must say it's the first time that I've worked with Kim Pao, and iba yung magic nila sa set. They balance each other, and they, you know, hindi ko yun nasabi sa inyo, but alam ni Kim yung kasi tawa ako ng tawa kasi minsan lang dumalaw si Kim sa set namin ni Pao, and binabalanse nila yung mood kahit mabigat yung mga eksena. So it's really nice. Thank you for that wonderful, you know, work environment. Yeah, I'm just glad I was able to witness it and experience it.
Wow, so you just revealed na bumibisita si Kim sa set ninyo, pero wala siyang eksena.
Daming sinabi ni MJ.
I didn't say that! Ikaw ang nagsabi yun.
Sabi mo kasi galing siyang unit 2. Ako na siyang unit namin.
Ako nakikinig lang naman ako sa mga sagot niyo. Di ba?
Baka wala akong sinabi gano'n.
Ayusin mo, alibay mo.
Nasa Cebu lang kami.
Okay.
Sa lang kami, isang hotel.
Okay.
Tama na to.
Okay. Sophia, ikaw naman. What's your role here?
I'm playing the role of Claudia Cabrera.
Okay.
Asawa ni Vincent. I'm a mom. I have a daughter. And I super love Stella's character here. Super love na love ko talaga siya. Wala kaming conflict. Yeah, but I'm just very happy to be part of this project. Kasi growing up, napapanood ko sila.
Grabe yung growing up!
Hindi totoo.
Sophia, dahan-dahan ng konti.
Hindi. There are such like inspirations to me. Like, yung the way they work, the way they process things, the way they what's this? Study their characters. Sobrang dedicated sila. And I started to realize na hindi basta-basta yung project na to. Nandito yung mga big stars, you know, so it's not really that easy. But nandyan sila to help me, and of course the directors.
No, the good thing that yung sinabi mo, habang nagkasalita ka, Sophia, na-realize ko, direct yung age nila hindi nagkakalayo eh. Nilang lahat, no? Your cast, and they're pretty, parang for me, Sam. Yeah. Set mo na naman eh, tama. Set mo na lang, Sam.
With Angelina and Robbie, we're about the same age.
Oo, no, huwag yung isama tong set na to. Mga pag-gets dito kami. No, parang, direct nasasanay ako dati, pag may soap, parang it's a mix of, di ba? Lahat. Parang all ages. Pero ito parang it's, all ages are close, direct, di ba? What can you say about the casting?
Iba rin kasi yung pag-approach nila dun sa character. May mga intense scenes na talagang nandun sila sa character nila, they really dug deep na kunin yung character na yun.
Oo.
At nakukuha naman nila talaga.
Galing.
May mga approaches sila, yung pag sobrang intense. Paolo was quiet, from morning, ganyan. Kasi pinaghahandaan yung si Kim, lagi siyang may notes. May notepad siya para alam niya yung continuity ng characters niya.
Really?
So yun yung magaling, parang alam niya kung saan pupunta.
Okay.
Ay, direct, hindi mo na ako iyak dito. Okay. Bako question, ako ba?
May Bible.
Yun na. May Bible siya.
Okay, pag-usapan natin yung Bible na yan mamaya. Let's go to Sam first.
Yes, hi.
Your role?
I play the role of Walter Cunanan. Na pakabait din na empleyado ng Cabrera Group of Companies. Kahit medyo traumatic yung childhood niya, he's very smart, he's very cunning. He naging protege ni Arthur, played by, of course, si Sir John.
Right.
Yes, he's very smart, cunning, patient, and revengeful.
Oh.
Yeah.
Medyo nahihilig ka na sa mga ganyang characters, yung mga dark characters.
Hindi sa mahilig, pero
Nababagay sa'yo? Pag ka natawa sa Pia, it's just a character.
Sino sabihin sa akin, ha?
Kaya nga.
Ano? No, I mean, si Derek Roel, he also said na parang yung mga gray or contributing characters, mas nagsishine ka.
Right.
And this is a gray character. There's a reason why, yung lahat ng ginawa niya, there's a reason why, of course.
Right.
And yeah, it was a challenging role, but it was a fun, challenging role. And medyo, yun, gray, darker character.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Okay, nabanggit na ni Direct Jojo yung Bible ni Kim and then the way Paolo prepares for the scene. Your roles sa series na to and talk about yung sinabi ni Direct Jojo how you prepare. Paolo, we begin with you. You play the role of?
I played the role of Vincent Cabrera, nakakatandang kapatid ni Edward Cabrera at mas batang kapatid ni Mighty Matthew Cabrera.
So middle child.
Yeah, middle child. Ako ang namamahala ng press company namin. So journalist ako dito, pero nasangkot ako sa mga maraming bagay at maraming sikreto. Yun, doon ko hinahanap yung katotohanan along the way.
And the way you prepare for the scene, nabanggit ni Direct Jojo na parang pag may intense scene ng araw na yun, direct, no? Parang tahimik si Paolo.
Hindi naman, just setting the right mood.
Energy, no?
Yeah, mood and energy for the scenes. And actually, kaya ako tahimik kasi pinapaikot-ikot ko yung lines sa isip ko kung paano ko para nakakaya rin kasi sa veteran actors kung di ba, nagka-cut or na puputol dahil nagkakamali.
As much as possible ba, you want to achieve a take one?
Yes, pero syempre nowadays, it's like they take several angles.
That's right. Direct, take one ba? Halos lahat ng mga actors.
Usually pag heavy scenes, more or less, uunahin namin yung close-up. Para doon makuha ng first take.
That's right.
Good. Kung you could guide mo for a second take and third take.
Pero ganun si Kim sa kasi Pao, they achieve it as much as possible.
As much as possible, lahat ng mga actors na naanuhan ko,
Nice.
nabibigay nila ng first take.
Nice. Kim, your role here.
Ay, ako dito si Stella Morales, aka Alegria sa Gabi. So, isa ako...
Sino namili ng name na Alegria?
I think sila, mga writers na.
Writers. Okay.
It means joy.
Yes.
Ah.
Give joy at night.
Nag-give joy ka naman talaga.
Yes,
Oo.
Alegria. Isa siyang star dancer sa isang bar. And meron din siyang mga problema na dinadala, but at the same time, siya ang alibay ni Vincent sa lahat ng mga pinagdadaanan nila sa kumpanya.
Talk to us about the notepad. You have a notepad.
Notebook.
Notebook, okay.
Notebook siya. Lagi ko siyang every project, meron talaga akong notebook for my emotional continuity. Kasi minsan hindi ko nakokontrol yung emotions ko. Parang it's all the same. So para lagyan ko ng level 1 cry, level 4 happy, level 3 sadness, ganun
May-
na. Level 10 explosive na yun. So super cry na with matching sigaw na.
Nakita mo na yun, Pao? Yung notebook niya?
Okay lang.
What can you say sa ganong style ni Kim? Just to make sure na hindi niya nakakalimutan yung continuity niya.
Ako, I think more local actors should practice it.
Kanino ba natutunan yun?
Wala, ako lang, sinusulat ko lang. Kasi nahiya na ako sa mga ka-eksena ko pag ulit-ulit.
Right.
So, ikaw, as actor yourself, dapat alam mo din kung paano mo, saan mo ibibigay yung dapat. Para hindi ka lang nakadepende sa director or sa ibang artista. Dapat aware ka rin sa sarili mong performance.
Galing!
Actually, siya at saka si Jody Santa Maria nakitaan ko ng kanta.
Ah, talaga? And it's good, direct, from director's point of
May
view.
guidance kasi.
Oo. Pero minsan nagugulat ka ba na parang, ay, alam ni Kim yung ano?
Oh, kailangan mo talaga alam na alam mo yung script mo.
Oo.
Kung saan pupunta.
Kasi baka kanina reaction mo eh, parang feeling mo ikaw pa yung mali.
Every question kasi sa mga actors parang magtatanong at tatanong sila. You should know by heart yung story.
Alright. Now that they've shared yung kanilang mga characters, let's begin the Q&A from our friends of the press mula kay Richard Paglikawan ng Lionheart TV for Paolo and Kim. If audiences think they already know the plot, how will The Alibi in Free TV surprise them? And if you could give one warning to viewers before watching The Alibi, what would it be? So let's begin with the first question. Paano ba masosurpresa ang audience dito sa Free TV version ng The Alibi?
Para sa akin, may main plot talaga na sinusundan na more or less, may idea yun na yung mga nakanood nung Prime Cut. Pero dito, ang daming subplots na kapag pinanood nyo yung siguro Prime, parang kung na-question nyo, ano nangyari dito? Or ba't hindi nasagot? Or bakit na-skip? Or bakit hindi nabigyan ng importansya? Dito, parang everything's fleshed out. It's juicier. And may mga bago na may mga iba kaming sinod dito na iba sa mga pinalabas. So siguro that's one thing that would make the audience excited.
Kasi yung sa Prime, Direct, and Pau, it's too tight. Ilang episodes yon? That's 14 episodes in 7 weeks. So dito, mas medyo himay. Tama yung sabi ni Paolo,
May
subplots.
konting hinga and explanation kung saan ang galing yung mga eksena.
Will you also concentrate on the romance, on the love dito sa The Alibi?
Yes, meron.
Okay. Kim, paano kayo masosurpresa dito sa The Alibi?
Alam mo, habang pinapalabas yung The Alibi, ngayon ko lang nalaman kung saan ginagamit ang losartan.
That is for high blood, di ba?
Basta ko na lang sa Twitter. Sabi nila, ano ba, inom na naman kami losartan. Kasi na-high blood na sila, na-atake na sila, sino ba talaga pumatay, sino yung ano. So stress na daw sila, pati yung sa grocery, sa mall. Kim, losartan na naman ako. Ganyan. So every Friday daw sila umiinom nun. Ano po ba yun? Sabi ko na lang sa kanila. Yun pala yun. So ibig sabihin, dito sa TV version, mas madami pa nun. So prepare themselves.
So yun na ba ang warning mo sa viewers?
Kasi marami pa kaming sikretong hindi binuksan sa Prime Video. So this time, mas marami pa. Para kaming surprise egg. Yung pag binuksan mo yung isa, meron pang another. Yung ang daming nangyayari. So mas marami pang mangyayari dito sa TV version.
Maganda yung second question niya. It's also for the two of you. Both of you were known for intense acting. Did this project push you further emotionally or psychologically?
I would say it did. Per project, syempre iba-ibang situations, iba-ibang characters, kahit pa paano yung play namin. And this time, I got to play a journalist and parang
Did you shadow somebody or...
not really shadow dahil syempre sa pagkakasulat rin ng script medyo yung situations iba. Pero coming from like a family who owns like the company and everything, parang medyo mapapaisip ka talaga na parang these things are possible. Parang posibleng mangyari sa totoong buhay kung hindi man nangyayari.
Kimmy, were you pushed
Oo
emotionally?
naman, isa to sa pinaka-challenging na project na nagawa ko. Kaya yung notebook ko talaga ay very, very holy. Kasi parang isa to sa pinaka-mahirap na na project. And very fulfilling din na nagawa ko siya kasi this is very far from my comfort zone na usual na ginagawa.
Which is maganda kasi yun naman talagang gusto natin as an actor, bago ng bago, upgrade ng upgrade.
Yes,
Diba?
sabi nga nila, di ba, yung comfort, yun yung pumipigil ng growth mo.
That's right.
So, dapat iwasan mo yung
That's right.
comfort.
May nire-recall akong quote na
Ako din,
mamaya
pero wala na.
Oo na, wala na sa isip ko. Okay, next question is from Jeffrey Garcia. For Sophia, on a scale of 1 to 10, gaano kasakit ang mga sabunutan scenes nyo ni Kim Chu?
Hindi naman po masakit.
Super sakit. Super sakit lang din.
Naalalayan naman po kami na habang nag-shoot. So, I was just nervous na baka ako yung mas makasakyan. But okay naman. It was good. It was good. So, baka mga 5 lang po.
Ilang take yun? Yung mga ganong eksena?
Ano ito?
Nare-react dito.
Bakit? Ano yan, Samuel?
Swerte mo.
Kanya kasi masakit.
Iba yung yung experience ko.
Ano ba mga scenes na kinuha naman na iba yung experience mo?
I think naging viral yung eksena namin ni Kim sa
Sa Prime.
sa Prime, yes, and it was a great scene, but I think sa lahat ng mga eksena ko na may sampal, nasa top 5 siya. Maybe sa top 3 talaga si Kim. But it was a great scene and I told her na, yun ang gusto ko eh. Gusto ko yung totoo.
Paano? Kung
Talaga
mo?
yung sampal, gusto ko yung totoo kasi nandun ako kasi gusto ko yung totoo, ang lakas ng sampal, gusto ko yung totoo. Ayaw ko na yung peke. Oh yes!
How did you react to that nung sinabi niya na...
Uy, may backstory kasi yun.
Okay, go. Kwento.
Backstory din,
Kwento.
dun sa pinto.
Sa pinto.
Go, Kimi.
Di ba ano kasi yun?
I'm so sorry again. May
So, nagkasakitan kami ni Sam talaga ng severe.
Siyempre hindi ko naman sinadya. It was a scene na parang pinapalabas ko siya sa pinto. So, na-stuck yung pinto. So, tinutulak ko siya sa palabas ng pinto. Na-stuck yung pinto. Pero tinulak ko pa rin siya. Natamaan siya sa, dun sa likod. Na may, dun sa, yes, ang lakas. So, we had to stop taping kasi it was super sakit sa kanya.
Okay.
And it was right where the lapel was on her back also. So, sobrang diretso na sa...
Okay.
It was, on her tailbone. Yeah, on your tailbone. Yes, on your tailbone. It was super sakit.
So lagi yung nakakasakit na hindi mo sinasadya.
Ala, super naman talaga.
Anyways,
Ala, super naman talaga ni Sam.
let's go back to our kwento. Something happened. And then
Ayun na si Sam.
Kaya mo sa may solo interview ka naman.
Ganun naman I'm sure. But anyways, so the scene after that was yung sampalan na
Sa gumante.
I don't think sinadya. I really wanted that. Pero nagulat ako sa sobrang lakas ng sampal niya.
Kaliwa kanan.
I think po, I don't know.
May backstory kasi
Malakas talaga eh. But it was a good scene. It came out nice. I was a bit surprised lang na ang lakas. Nadadala sa eksena. That's how it's supposed to be. I want that. I
Hindi
like
ba
that.
namula, namaga?
I don't... Baka
Wala.
okay, yes. But I like that.
Nadala din
Yun
ako.
yung gusto ko eh. Not in real life naman eh. But I want to feel like I'm in the scene. Yun ang gusto ko.
Okay.
Ayoko na yung peke na sampal. Gusto kong totohanan, yung totoong sampal.
Para
Para
sasaktan ka.
no, not exactly. But I want to feel like I'm in the scene.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Bigyan na ng
Anyways, yes, it was a good scene. End of story. Thank you very much. Salamat po. Okay na.
Your side of the story.
Akin kasi, yung notebook ko, sinundan ko lang. Siya kasi yung nagpakulong 100 yun with 5 stars pa yun. So yun na yung pinaka-rurok talaga ng character ko. Kasi kakalaya ko lang. Pinalabas na ba ito sa Prime? Kakalaya ko lang. Hinanap ko siya. So yun. So meron siyang pinanggalingan. But at the same time, nanggaling din sa Nara na pintuan. Na tumama sa...
So parang pasabog ka na talaga.
Yes, ikaw talaga
I'm
sabi
sorry
ni-
again.
Ang sakit talaga nun. De, pero binigyan niya ako ng shaker, pang protein
Yeah,
shake, di ba?
it's a portable
Para saan yun?
Sorry,
I
Kim.
felt so bad.
sorry,
I felt really bad. I was like, andito, kailang bumawi.
Oo, I'm
Ay,
sorry.
super na-possess talaga ako.
Okay. Dapat pala sa kanya yung question, Sophia, eh, no?
Hindi dapat sa akin.
Sino ba may ganong eksena dito sa inyo? Na ganon din, intense? Because I'm sure this is packed with intense scenes tong The Alibi. Sa new ones, sa mga younger ones. Kimmy.
May scene akong inapakan yung ulo ko ni Ate Kim. Naka-heels
Uy!
siya, yes. Pero okay lang naman ito.
Bakit?
Palaban kasi si Stella dito. It's far from Kim Chiu herself.
Okay.
So, natapakan siya kasi kinuha niya yung
Make-up mo.
Make-up, gano'n. Palaban siya talaga na tao. So,
Okay.
bawal siya tibagin.
So inapakan mo sa mukha.
Yes.
Ang bumangga, giba.
Ay, wow! Sino ba? Angelina, mayroon bang intense scenes here?
Ate Kim na physically wala naman.
Hindi naman, kahit emotionally intense.
Emotionally,
Yung first take, yung nahilo
Oh
ka.
my God, that was emotionally. Yung pinakaunang scene ko, as
Ever.
Catherine, ever, sa serye. Oh my God. Intense siya physically and emotionally kasi ang init. Tapos,
Hindi siya confrontational na tao.
Okay.
Hindi naman confrontational.
And the scene was confrontation.
Yeah,
Okay.
very confrontational. May mga moments din ako na when it's confrontational, the audio guy goes up to me and asks me, Angelina, are you okay? Kasi yung heart mo,
Narinig niya gumagano.
Oh!
but this scene with Ate Kim, yung pinakaunang scene, I almost fainted from how confrontational it is. It's stressful.
Aware ka nun, Kim, na parang medyo
Naglalako siya.
nag-hyperventilate siya, gano'n?
Oo, tapos sabi ko, upo ka muna. Sabi ko, kaya tubig muna. Kasi intense. First day pa lang, first
Yeah,
day.
yes.
Sinabak agad sa ganong
Okay
ano.
na. But as soon as time went by, I think I got used to it naman.
Wow!
Galing na siya. Super.
Okay.
With the help of Ate Kim, of course.
Robbie, ikaw, meron ka bang intense scene with your brothers?
Hindi siguro sa mga kapatid ko.
Okay.
Pero nagkaroon na rin ako ng intense scene sa tatay namin dito sa Johnners.
Okay.
So, I guess ang isang aspeto sa kwento ng Naalabay na pwedeng asahan ng mga audience natin is pagdating sa mga conflict with friends and family, this is the story to watch.
Alright. Sophia, go ahead.
To share, kay Miss Shasha Padilla pala ako tumansik. Kasampal niya ako isang beses.
Talaga?
Pero I was like feeling so blessed ako kasi pala ko. Tumansik ako isang beses.
Direk pag ganung mga eksena ba, do you choreograph, do you rehearse? Paano yung pag-preparation for that?
Meron namang blocking, pero as much as possible, dapat as real as possible din yung gagawin. Kasi may mga actors talaga na gusto yung totoo. Halata mo kasi pag fake eh, kasi merong nawi-wait mo, yung nauna yung
Naabangan, na-anticipate, oo nga. Kaya mas maganda yung bitaw, napaka-natural.
Yes,
Nice. Okay. Our next set of questions magagaling kay Miss France sa Horda. For Kim. Hi Kim, you played your role in the series so well. How has this show changed your perspective pagdating sa mga tinatawag nating, can I say the word? It's a P word. Or those na nagbebenta ng katawan for a living. So did you change your perspective? Parang, the art dancer, yung mga star dancer, yung mga ganyan.
Actually, yung perspective ko dyan is ganon kahirap ang bansa natin. Naabot ka talaga sa ganong naaabot ka sa ganong punto para makahanap ng trabaho. Kasi hindi lahat, education mahirap sa bansang Pilipinas. Hindi lahat nakakapagtapos ng pag-aaral. Yung trabaho, para makakuha ka ng marangal na trabaho, kailangan at least high school graduate ka. So, ganun kahirap yung bansa natin, which mirrors na may mga babae na yun yung trabaho na lang nila kasi hindi naman sila nakapag-aral dahil sa sobrang baba ng ekonomiya, ganyan. In order for you to live and to feed your family, in order for you to eat kahit once sa isang araw, aabot ka talaga sa punto ng ganun. But sana, habang ginagawa ko siya, sana katulad ni Stella, nagbago siya na hindi naman siya laging ganun. Kaya sana as years pass by, umangat na yung Pilipino. Hindi lang sila, kundi lahat tayo. Para wala nang ganun.
So, pang sinasabi mo, Kim, is parang your character mirrors yung mga ilang pinagdaanan ng ilang Pilipino sa atin na parang they're pushed against the wall to
Yes.
do these things. Kasi nga, hirap sa buhay.
Yes, ganun talaga. Dalawang side naman ng mga Pilipino eh. Mayaman, may sobrang hirap. So,
Right.
yes.
Thank you, Kim. Mula kay John Bueno, for Robbie Jaworski, is this your first series? Can you tell us your experience working with Kim Pao, and do you feel more confident now on camera, or do you still get nervous or jitters?
Yes, this is my first teleserye or experience as an actor. Ang experience ko naman working with Kuya Pao and Ate Kim is very friendly, very fun. Kapag walang eksena or off the set, light ang trabaho, madali silang kausapin o pwede ko silang lapitan at humingi ng advice for actors' notes. And as for nerves and jitters, I think that with more experience, hindi pa rin nawawala lagi yung pagiging nervyoso. Pero yung proseso mo bilang isang aktor para, I guess, to overcome the nervousness is built upon, and I hope to have more experiences in the future.
Yeah, you're just getting started, di ba? Pero you're in good company sa first project mo,
Yes, of
di ba?
course.
The Alibi.
Of course, 100%.
From Hannah Malorca of Inquirer.net for Direct Jojo. Ano po ang mga scenes na dapat abangan ng publiko sa The Alibi, ang buong katotohanan? I think she's referring to yung nasimulan ni Paolo kanina na eksena na parang may mga scenes na hindi masyadong nakita. Go ahead, Direk.
Maraming scenes kasi na hindi pa na-explain kung bakit na na-air sa Prime. So dito may explain lahat kung saan ang galing yung mga eksena. Plus mga big scenes na, well, syempre yung mga ibang eksena na hindi pa na sobrang tight kasi ng edited material ng Prime. So dito, for almost ilang weeks na shoot, makikita dito at ma-explain lahat.
Saka nasabi ni Pao, may mga na-shoot daw kayo na hindi napalabas.
Hindi pa napalabas, yes.
Oo, so dito mapapanood.
Tsaka yung explanation kung bakit nagawa yun.
Alright. From Kate Nuesca of Pulp Magazine for Paolo. In this show, Paolo's character lives in a world where no one can be trusted. How did you prepare for that feeling of being a hunter, looking for the truth, while also being hunted, someone who is in danger?
I think one thing during the time we were shooting The Alibi, a lot of things were happening in the Philippines as well. Parang we were hungry for the truth, diba? Parang we were out for blood. We were out for answers, parang ganun. So I think parang that was one of my inspirations, and aside from that, it's just parang innate curiosity. Parang when you're curious about, well, I'm a very curious person. Kapag may hindi ako alam, nai-research ko lahat dahil gusto ko kompletong detalye. Or kung nagbabasa ka ng libro, may madaanan kang isang salitang hindi mo alam, hindi ko pwedeng ituloy dahil hindi ko alam yung ibig sabihin ng salitang yan. And it's the same thing, I think, that I applied in this role. When you're constantly searching for answers, not just about yourself, but for everything around you. Parang hindi ka mapakalit dahil hindi mo alam yung katotohanan. And I think it's the same thing with all our journalists.
No, ang ganda na sinabi mo kasi kanina, kinakwento ni Kim how yung role niya mirrors the Daily Filipino. Di ba? The lives of some of their Daily Filipinos. Ikaw din ganun. I mean, you mirror what should be the attitude of a Filipino to search for truth. Di ba? Agree? Okay. For Kim this time. Kim is known for being the chinita princess of rom-coms that are usually very honest and pure, while her character in The Alibi seems to navigate a lot of moral gray areas. How did you prepare for the psychological weight of playing this kind of character? Grabe naman ang mga tanong
Oo nga
Gusto
eh.
naman pang ano naman talaga.
Hello everybody, I'm Kimberly Chu from Cebu City. Charot lang. Yun yung kagandahan ng pagiging isang actor. Kasi naiikutan namin yung iba't ibang mundo ng lahat ng tao. So, masaya din na mag-tackle ng mga ganong roles. Kasi, ayun nga, for growth, for hindi ka lang naka-remain sa comfort zone mo.
Pero pag binigyan ka pa na kunwari yung kay Stella, parang do you like look for pegs? Sino maganda dito?
Nanonood talaga ako ng mga films or
Oo.
yung mga tao, oo.
May immersion ba sila direct? Minsan?
Minsan,
Merong, pag alam naman yung character, siya na yung search for that certain character.
Pero may time ba na parang let's look for a case study, parang magkwento lang, gusto ko lang marinig yung kwento, parang may ganun ba kayo?
Meron naman pag minsan.
Alright. Okay, this is our last question. This is just part 1 of our Q&A. So, from Trisha Matias of Metro.style, for Sophia, what's your favorite memory to look back on from filming? Actually, gawin na natin sa lahat. What's your favorite memory while filming? In Cebu? Tama? Is it 100% in Cebu? Hindi naman. Majority lang.
80%.
Okay. So, what's your favorite memory? Isa natin. Kimi, yung inapakan ka sa mukha?
Yes,
Okay.
yun siguro. And the rest of the, maybe on the choreography side as well, working with Ate Kate personally with her. And I've known her for a long time na, for a year maybe in Showtime, but now mas naging close siguro kami. And also seeing everyone here who are actresses and actors, kasi first time ko talaga, so hello, parang ganun ako, ano bang gagawin dito? So for the lang ako, observe, tapos I try to mirror what they do, or like I learn from them, and I ask questions as well, but mostly it's working with them closely. So yeah, wow, English.
Yeah, bring that with you for your next project.
Yes, sana nga, yes. So
PJ, ikaw naman. Favorite memory?
Ano ba? Marami the bonding itself. Kasi parang minsan nga pag-isip, excited na ako magka-taping na kami. Chikahan lang kami ni Kim.
Nagtatrabaho ba kayong dalawa?
Actually, parang hindi. More on chika.
Or chika lang?
Marami na kami na chismis, na shopping. Ayan.
Ikaw lang sa
Yan ako lang pala yung
shopping.
shopping. Yan ang kinakasaya ko pag day off eh. SNR ako eh.
Nag-plug ka pa, PJ, ha? Okay.
Grocery ako.
Nice.
Pero masaya naman kasi doon din ako nag-birthday. Senior first nila ako. Akala ko kasi mapagalitan ako. Sabi ko, parang okay na may eksena. Ano akong ginawa? Parang tinatalakan ako ng Direk Jojo.
Is a prank. Is a prank pala.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. That's a good memory.
Yes.
Diba, Angelina, ikaw, aside from sa first taping day mo na
Well, as my first serye, I think yung entire experience has been very memorable. Maybe yung my favorite taping day or taping days, my favorite moments would be when we filmed sa Temple of Leia. I feel like I really love that location and the scene and the part of the story as well. Just filming everything there.
Damn. Thanks, Angelina. Robbie, favorite memory?
Siguro dalawa yung favorite memories ko, or two memories or experiences na I know I will never forget. Yung isa siguro, I'm sure naalala niyo itong lahat kung andun kayo noong lock-in na yun, pero lumindol habang nagtitaping kami.
yes.
Yeah, so it was a little scary, but it was cool that we were all together, I guess, and thankfully lahat kami we were safe.
Right.
No one in the cast or sa prod team, wala naman sa amin nasaktan.
Right.
And then, I guess the second thing would be, as binanggit nga ni Angelina, it's our first experience.
Core memory to eh,
But,
di ba?
I guess what I will never forget and take home is how there's a true and major passion for storytelling that not just Dreamscapes or Star Magic has, but each and every member of prod, cameramen, APs, assistant directors, to the cast. I think that that congregation of people coming together for one goal, I saw a lot of beauty in it. I'll never forget that for sure.
That's a good memory, di ba? Tao, ikaw naman, your favorite memory filming The Alibi?
In connected to sinabi ni Rob kasi yeah, it was a very unfortunate event yung Lumindol, but nagkaroon kasi kami ng town hall meeting after that. So, nung nagsama-sama kami sa isang lugar, we were able to catch up kasi parang bihira kami nagkakasama lahat.
Totoo?
Yeah, kasi may Unit 1, Unit 2.
Okay, yes.
So, usually kasama ko si Pao kasi nandun kami sa corporate, nandun kami sa mundo ni Pao, and iba yung mundo ni Kim. So, nung nagkaroon kami ng time na mag-catch up kung ano nangyayari sa lock-in namin, so I think that was really, something. It got us closer because all the directors were there, then everyone actually, lahat ng production staff. So, I think that's one memory that happened nung lock-in namin sa Cebu. That was very special. And yeah, I hope working with Kim Pao, it's really nice. It's really nice, and I can't wait. I know I'll be working with them again. So yeah, even with the rest of the some cast, it's really good.
All right, thanks, Tao. Raph.
Yeah, well, aside from Lumindol, and aside from finally, after all these years, finally sharing a frame on TV with Sam Milby. Kasi napagkakamalan ako lagi na ikaw ba si Sam Milby? Minsan ganun eh. So finally, nagsama kami ni Sam sa television para malaman ng tao na magkaiba kaming tao.
Wow, how do you react? How do you react? Pag sinasabi
Wala,
na?
I told Sam about finally bro, after all these years, we've been talking naman off screen and everything. We've been chilling out sa ASAP, and then finally ngayon, we're finally throwing lines to each other sa isang teleserye.
I'm so touched, bro. Thank you.
So, yeah, but this is not about you, bro. It's about the next point. Aside from that.
Sorry. But thank you lang.
Yeah,
Thank you
so
lang.
super awesome experience. And yung pinaka-main memorable talaga, aside yung kasam, is yung countless times na binapatukan ako ni John Arcilla sa mga eksena.
Oh.
Hindi siya masyadong pinalabas sa Prime, pero
Dito.
sa Free TV, I'm sure makikita nyo yung chemistry nung mag-ama na yan na nakakabaliw.
Okay.
Seriously, as an actor, kasi I love my dad. I grew up very disciplined because of him. And then seeing sort of flashbacks sa kung paano ako pinalaki ng tatay ko was very, I would say memorable, but the real world is traumatizing.
We'll watch out for that. We'll watch out for that. Sophia, ikaw naman.
Aside from, I always feel excited to go to work. Kasi ang babait ng mga kasama ko at mga artista na nakasama ko. Siguro yung pinaka-favorite ko is yung meron kaming eksena ni Kim sa Temple of Rhea. Tinape yun ng 3 hours. And she has been super patient with me. Parang never pa ako naka-experience ever ng ganun ka down to earth, na she really was there supporting me. Hihiya ako sa kanya kasi parang wala lahat ng experience ko. Parang it humbles you talaga. And then she's there to parang hihiya ako sa kanya. Parang deserve ko ba tong role na to? Parang gano'n. But she was there.
Alam mo, from the cast members na, Shield ba tumiiyak ka? Hindi ka naman cast. Okay, siya pala yun, oo. Hindi, nakakatuwa lang kasi parang Pao and Kim, narinig namin dito from the cast members how you support them. Ikaw naman, your favorite part of filming. Hindi nahihirin si Paolo, don't worry.
Kukunin ko na yung microphone.
Actually, the whole experience has been really fun. If you want to look at eksena mismo, I enjoyed the difficulty sa death scene ko. It was bakit? Ano gusto mong sabihin, bro? Sige,
I think you did really great, bro. Yun lang.
It was a difficult scene, and it was a lot of different scenes with different characters, and but I enjoyed it at the same time, and the support of the other cast and just the ensemble of us working together. It was fun. But mas lalo kong na-appreciate yung mga kasama ko sa cast. It's not the first time working with Paolo. I super enjoyed working with him. I appreciate Kim more, and a background story nung nagsushoot kami dun sa bahay niya. We were shooting in an area that's not as well off.
But yung ginawa ni Kim, she's just giving out 1,000 pesos, 1,000 pesos, 1,000 pesos. She's giving so much money.
Kanino?
Sa mga tao na dun sa area, she was just giving out money to help the people in the area. And I just like, oh, parang grabe yung gusto ni Kim. I just appreciated her more. I want to let people know, yun ang ginawa niya. I'm sure she doesn't want to share that, but nakita ko yung ginawa niya. She was giving out money to people na nangangailangan dun sa area. And I just like, that was such a nice thing na nakita ko na ginawa ni Kim. I thought it was a really nice thing that she did. So na-appreciate, mas lalo ko na-appreciate si Kim Chu because of nakita ko yung ginawa niya. And that's all. But in the whole cast, like it was a great experience with si Direk Jojo and yung mga ibang directors. It was just a great experience. And I felt so blessed to be part of this project. It was a lot of fun.
It's a great memory para kay Sam eh. Kim! Sahod na kami lahat. Hindi, sahod kami, hindi pa ikaw. Masahod lang kami ng ganun. Care to comment lang sa shinare? I know it's very personal. I know, yeah, but Sam already shared it. Why did you have to do it?
Ano lang, hindi kasi siya sobrang ganda. Pero tsaka nakakaabala kasi kami sa lugar, which is hindi naman lahat ay nabibigyan ng bayad doon sa lugar na yun. Pero very pleasant lahat ng mga tao doon. Support talaga sila. Yung hindi mo nahihingin na tumahimik sila. Hindi mo nahihingin yung supporta nila. Pero parang it feels like home kasi mga Bisaya po na dito. So murag ka nang it feels very close. Parang kapatid ko silang lahat. Uy, pasensya na kayo. Napupuyat sila, na ano sila, naaabala sila in their daily lives. Yet they support us and hindi sila nagagalit at naninigaw sa amin. So, in exchange, kami know something.
It's a good heart. Kim has a good heart talaga. No?
Tsaka inutang ko kasi sa kanya, kaya alam niya, wala akong cash. May cash ka ba dyan?
Wala ka ba?
Oo, utang ko na kasi kulang.
Binigyan na ako, yes.
Inutang na ako pala.
Pautang ako konti, wala akong cash.
Thanks, Kimmy, for sharing that. Pao, your favorite memory filming this? I know there's a lot. Top of it. Top of mind.
Well, yung top of mind yung earthquake, but more than that, I think yung mga tumatatak sa akin, yung mga reaction ng mga staff and crew eh. Ang dami nangyari, parang nakita mo sila from being so fresh, hanggang nakikita mo yung pagod.
To ano? To fresh to?
Hanggang pagod.
Tayong ipapalabas. We have a surprise drop. So the cast, I want you to turn your attention here sa ating screen. We're gonna be playing a scene that will surely shock everybody. You ready, Samuel? You're not ready?
Bakit si Sam lang tinanong?
Nakatingin sa akin eh. Okay, let's play this.
Oh, ito. Inumin mo muna ito, ha? Okay ka lang ba? Kailangan na ba tanggalin sa ospital? Sige ba?
Hindi, okay lang ako.
Sige. Ano ba kasing pinainom na Claudia na yan sa'yo? Sa susunod, huwag kang iinom na kahit na anong binigay niya, ha?
Wala kasi si Clarice.
Anong pumapasok sa isip niyo nung pinapanood niyo na yun? Gumagano'n ka pa kanina parang...
Buti na putol.
Buti na putol. Oo, sabi ni Shields, yung longer version daw ay nasa pre-TV version of the anime.
Alam ko, edited out totally itong eksena to sa Prime. So,
Ah, talaga?
Isa yan sa mga
Hindi siya
eksena may
nasama
hindi
doon.
pa rin.
Bakit?
Masyadong siksik-liglig, umaapaw.
So yung kiss longer.
1 hour? Char.
Ay, wow. Pero ano nagka-flashback habang nakita niyo yung scene na yun? Was that a hard scene to take?
Naalala ko lang ang layo ng location namin para yun yun.
Okay.
Yung scene na yun, tapos mainit.
Aha.
Mainit.
It was hot. Yeah. It is hot, si Kim.
Hala, super. Tanong na ba eksena na ganyan? Amazing.
Ano naging amazing?
Amazing yung...
Mahirap mag-i-rehearse yun, yung gano'n, yung... Sabi kasi ni Direk kanina, gusto niya organic. Di ba Direk, sabi mo kanina, maganda kung organic yung i-rehearse.
Yeah, but that scene was directed by Derek Owen.
Ah!
Pero di ba meron yung lipstick? Yung BTS na lipstick?
Oo, napunta sa kanya.
Yung napunta sa kanya yung lipstick.
Mukha akong clown.
So ibig sabihin, gano'n ka-intense yung scene. Na lumipat na yung lipstick.
Yung buong alibay, intense talaga siya. So, sabi sa amin, part na rin yun ng pagka-intense. So,
Hindi, wait. So sobrang gano'n nga yung intense yung scene, Kim, na lumipat na yung lipstick ikaw.
Malama.
Di ba, Direk?
And the Fierce, ang ultra maldita na si Alex Bros.
Alex! We can see you from here, Alex.
To Paolo Abilino and Kim Chu. Have you observed that your characters, you as Vincent Cabrera and you as Estela, are very strong because you both are empowered by one thing,
Which is?
you power up yourself with refusal. You refuse, as Vincent, you refuse to be under your father, and Kim Chu, you refuse to be. What are you? My God! And you refuse, Kim Chu, to be under the swallowing spell of your comrades. Tawag dito. That said, do you realize that there are only a few characters like you who can make refusal a sign of strength?
Your Honor, we begin with Attorney Paolo Abilino.
Thank you, Alex. I think parang minsan humuhugot rin tayo sa lakas na pagtanggi natin. Dahil ayaw natin, either tinatapakan tayo or dahil tingin natin may mali. And parang all throughout our years as Filipinos, medyo ganun rin tayo. And parang siguro bilang aktor at bilang ang dami rin naming piniplay na ang daming mga moral dilemmas. Lalong-lalo na kay Vincent Cabrera na naging parte ng katiwalian pero tinatanggihan niya talagang totally makain dahil gusto niyang quick lang, gusto niyang i-take over para magawa yung tama. Pero yun nga yung questions eh. Kapag party ka na ng mali, may itatama mo pa ba yung mga nagawa mo dati? And parang para sa akin, parang isa yun siguro sa nilalabanan niya. Kung may itatama niya ba yung mga kamalian niya sa paggawa ng tama or ayun, kung may tatama niya yung mga kamalian niya sa paggawa ng tama.
Actually, that's the beauty of the writer. Ano niya yung ano na yun, internal struggle na yun ng character ni Vincent. Ikaw naman, Stella, you refuse to live a life like your comrades, like si Kimmy, di ba?
Yes, nagiging strong naman ang isang tao o nagiging matapang siya pag she knows her truth and she stands by her truth.
Tama.
And wala nang makakatapak ng dignidad mo nun kung nakatayo ka sa kung ano yung talagang pinaniniwalaan mo.
Alex, okay ka?
I have one question.
Go ahead.
For the record, I would like to ask with some sense of urgency and immediacy, the real score between Paolo and Kilchu.
Urgency,
Sa
ha?
ibang press con siguro yun.
100 score.
No press con will happen after this. So answer the question.
Sumagot si Paolo, sabi niya 100 daw ang score.
Oh! Thank you, Paolo. I thought Jericho was the only guy I knew who was brave enough to admit things. You are the second one.
I didn't admit anything, I just gave a score.
Narinig mo yung Alex, he didn't admit anything, he just gave a score, 100.
I'm not asking for a score. So you did not answer the question?
Kimmy, how will you answer that question ni Alex? With urgency daw.
Kaya nga para saan ba ikabubuti ba yan ang ekonomiya ng Pilipinas?
Oo, ito
Kung ikabubuti sa ekonomiya
Ako
ng...
presidente sa 2028.
Eto na lang.
Ikaw ba?
Hindi ako.
Oh my God!
Eto na lang, ako magtatanong. Kimmy, kanino galing yung bulaklak na pinost mo nung Valentine's Day?
Super naman. Kanino daw galing Kimi? Di ba?
Kim.
Ikaw si Kimi.
Kanino galing?
Siyempre.
Kanino?
Sorry, charot. Siyempre. Sa kanya. Kay Pao. Siyempre sa kanya.
Kay Pao. Ako sa'yo galing? Gusto confirm?
Sa akin.
Tapos yung post mo, Kim, sabi mo, ay, babae pala ako.
Yes, ang dami kasing mga babae naglalakad sa daan nung araw na yun.
Oo.
Sabi na nadaanan ko lang, galing ako showtime. Dami naman mga naglalakad na nakahawak ng bulaklak. Itong mga to, super naman talaga sa pagka-long hair. Pag-uwi ko ng bahay, hala, may flowers din pala ako. Girl pala ako. Ganun. Yun lang yun.
Ano, I know it's too personal to share, but how does it feel lang na parang somebody sending you a flower and it's Paolo pa, from Paolo pa?
Siyempre nakaka-girl talaga pag bigyan ka ng flowers on Valentine's. Kasi hindi naman yan sa gaano kalaki yung bulaklak, super dami, ganyan. It's the thought that counts. Na naalala ka, oy, thank you, salamat ah.
Pao, anything to add sa pagpapadala mo ng bulaklak kay Kim?
Wala naman, masaya ako na masaya ako. Gusto mo ba i-share yung letters?
Kim, can you?
Yes, the letter goes like this. So, kumanta pala.
Nilabas no? Ito na, babasahin mo na sa inyo.
Okay na yun.
So, ano lang reaction mo na masaya siya na masaya ka?
Happy din ako na napapahappy niya ako. So, baka sarili mo
So, would you say, Kim, that you already found happiness?
Super naman you already found happiness, but we have to be happy every day. Kasi di ba hindi natin alam kung ano mangyayari sa atin bukas or sa susunod na taon. So, kung ano man ang nagpapasaya sa'yo ngayong taon, i-cherish mo.
Yan. O, hindi ko na dadagdagan baka... Oh. Thank you, Alex. Next, Aaron. Sino magkatanong?
Yes, Alan, ito ang parating curious. Wala iba kundi si Alan Sangkon of Stars Photography.
Alan, ha? Sorry.
Hello Kim and everyone. Congratulations sa mapapanood ng Alibay sa...
Yay, thank you. Tanong ko lang kasi
Hindi. Tanong ko lang kasi parang kasi lagi sinasabi curious lang ako. Curious talaga ako, di ba? Behind the scene nung pinakita kanina, yung lipstick. Yung viral yun di ba? How was that scene? Parang hindi ba sinasadya yun na na-transfer yung lipstick mo dun sa sa labi ni Paolo, or parang Siyempre, hindi pwede tanong anong lasa nung lipstick ni Kim. Pero hindi yun.
Kaloka yung lasa!
How was the scene? How do you prepare for that?
Yung preparation parang bigla. Pero naalala ko lang yung scene na yun. After nung scene, nagtatawanan lahat ng tao, tapos hindi ko alam kung bakit. So yun pala, mukha na pala akong clown.
That's why you said clown. Okay. Alan.
Si Kim naman.
Kimmy.
Ako, hindi siguro smudge-proof yung lipstick na ginamit ng makeup artist. I-try ko sa'yo. Para malaman mo. Hindi na puro tanong.
Ay, mga training device ganda sa'yo!
Ay, sorry. sorry. Kasi natanong siya eh.
Okay.
Para ma-feel niya.
Tapos si Kim na sumagot.
Girl siya eh.
I know. Okay, Alan.
Thank you. Yung second question ko for Sophia, tanong ko lang Sophia. Sabi mo nga, this is one of your challenging role dito sa na ginawa mong teleserye with Kim Pao, di ba? As a husband, as a wife ni Paolo dito, di ba? Gaano ka-challenging yung role mo dito? And yun nga, yung mga hindi yung malilimutang intense scenes ni Kim, aside dun sa sabunutan and sakitan yung dalawa.
As a wife, also nervous at first kasi first time ko po rin makakatrabaho si Paolo. And nung una kami nagkita, he was so serious. So parang hindi ko alam kung paano siya kakausapin. But he was very professional. Parang natatakot ako, parang tama ba yung ginagawa ko or okay sa kanya yung acting or parang I asked him, okay ba yun, Pao? Okay ba yung ginawa ko? And he was very supportive. He was very professional also. Natulungan niya yung character ko as the time went by.
Thank you. Congratulations everyone. Thank you.
Grabe yung bait ni Alan. Thank you, Alan. Saan ko nakakapanibago? Next.
Ito, we have a question from the entertainment editor of the Philippine Star, Nathalie Tomada.
Naka-Valentine's outfit na.
Ano lang, MJ, follow up lang kasi yung meaning pala ng peony flowers binigay.
Okay, nag-research. Okay, wait. What kind of flowers is it again? Peony?
Peony, meron. Oh, very thinking. So it means
Roses
pala, it symbolizes healing and protection. Ganda.
Did you know that?
Oh, well, ang sabi ko lang dun sa flower shop.
For healing and protection po.
Pink lang sa
Pero mo pala yung flower.
Pero mo bulaklak for healing and protection.
Ayun. Pero yun na, Kim, do you feel protected by Paolo?
Ay, ang ganda
Super naman siya.
Super.
Isa ka palang armor, knight and shining. Wala, super. Okay naman. Oo naman. Hindi, well, lahat naman, hindi ko naman protected ako. Parang mo masasabing hindi ka protected pag minamanyak ka na siguro ganun. Kasi lahat naman ng tao na masalamuhan ko ay may respeto sa akin. So, I feel protected if ganun.
You know what? Let me say something. I think where Natalie's coming from is we haven't seen you this comfortable. Space with Kim while working with you.
Of course. Parang, syempre, well, I've worked with Kim for so long and parang, as much as possible, you try to protect them. Not just physically, pati, in terms of knowing, diba? The more you know, kasi the more you're protected for a lot of stuff. For example, siguro, sige, wag na lang.
Tuloy mo! Bueno na kami eh. Tuloy mo yan, Paolo. Like what?
For example, like online scams, diba? Parang if you're a bit knowledgeable about that thing, you share the knowledge.
Yeah.
And parang at the same time, she's protected because she's knowledgeable about online scams even more. Parang ganun.
But now that you've heard na yung flowers na binigay mo kind of symbolizes healing and protection, what's your reaction?
Nagustuhan mo ba?
Oo naman. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Gusto mo ba?
Pwede naman everyday.
Mulubi.
Kaya mo yan, Nas.
Last question lang. Kasi ito talaga yung question ng marami dito sa Tikon.
With immediacy na naman yan, urgency.
For Kim Pao again, how was the Valentine's Day for you?
Did you guys go out? No? Okay. Kalma lang. Tinanong ko lang naman. Just curious. Di ba? Did you guys go out? I got kasi. How did you spend Valentine's Day? Ayaw ko na tanongin yung buong cast. Kayong dalawa na.
Para kasama sila. Ako, nanood ako ng Netflix, yung Singles Inferno.
Bakit naman yun?
Nanood ako noon.
Okay.
Ako, wala, bahay lang din. May meeting lang nung tapos nag-aaral lang, may inaaral lang ako para sa isang road. Yan lang.
Okay. Okay ka, Nats? Okay.
MJ, we are down to our last question. And the killer question will come from the diva that we love, no other than Alvin Ignacio of Tribute.
Who loves Kim Pao? Yes. For Kim and for Paolo, 4 projects together, where do you attribute the success of Kim Pao?
I think I really attribute it to the people supporting us because yun nga parang Lin Lang was supposed to be a one-time project pero sila yung nag-request na parang they wanted more, they wanted to see more. We did Secretary Kim, then they wanted a movie, we gave them a feel-good movie, and now parang an intense teleserye. So ano talaga, siguro hanggang nire-request hanggang may gusto pang panoorin kami. Parang we'd still do projects together. So it's for the fans and people who supporting us. So thank you so much.
Kim, 4 projects together, where do you attribute the success of Kim Pao?
Ito naman is hindi naman siya mag-work without the support na nakukuha namin ngayon. Ako kasi tatlong love teams na ako. So parang talaga meron pa rin pala na nagsusupport sa amin ni Pao. And this time, in this day and age, ang bilis ng takbo ng bawat artista and ang bilis magsawa ng mga tao. Pero sobra kaming nagugulat and at the same time, very thankful ni Pao na ganito yung effort and time and love na binibigay nila sa amin. Kaya gusto din namin ibalik sa kanila with giving them great projects also na iba-iba para iba-iba yung variations. Parang ganun. So very, very lucky in this lifetime na merong sumusuporta sa amin.
Okay, last question. 4 projects together, nandun na ba kayo sa point na parang nakakaumay na, parang pahinga muna tayo?
Hindi naman po, hindi naman. Actually, may times na na parang not because nakakaumay pero parang we feel overworked. So parang hinga muna. But whenever I talk to Kim naman, parang ano pang pwede natin gawin after this, ito. Pwede pa pala to. Sige, baka pwede natin i-reserve yan in the future. So it's more of like finding kung ano pa pwede namin i-offer na hindi pa nila nakikita po sa amin.
Which is totoo lang, maganda yun, ha? Yung konting breather, di ba, Alwin?
Yes.
Para may miss factor. Kim, what's your reaction?
Ako, may mga ganun na parang kami mag-eksena lagi. Kaya maganda din na binigyan kami ng